Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I just want to start by saying, if you can hear my fan in the background, I apologise, but it is currently the hottest day of the year in Wales so far. At a staggering 20 degrees Celsius, or 68 Fahrenheit, if you're more used to that system. So, it's pretty hot outside for the end of March. I am currently melting, which is why I've got the fan on lowest speed possible, so it doesn't interfere with the audio too much. I hope it doesn't affect it too badly. Anyways, I am here, of course, to deliver my predictions for episode 3, the halfway point of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So, what happened at the end of last episode? Sam and Bucky really fell out with John Walker, for obvious reasons. They don't like each other at all. Then they walked off to a prison to go meet Baron Zemo. And, of course, what I think is going to happen in this episode, they will actually start to talk to him. It's like, I don't know what they're going to talk about exactly, but will they go to him for help with John? Don't know, because they do need to sort out John in some manner, because he's already going a bit off the rails for a Captain America. Like, I forgot to mention this, he had a gun. Yeah, Captain America has a gun now, and which he hasn't had since World War II. Because, of course, guns were kind of important back then, but since he came out of the ice in 2010, I know Avengers released in 2012, but the MCU timeline places that in 2010, so he hasn't used one since he came out of the ice. Yet, John Walker just pulled it out like it was nothing. So, they've already kind of noticed he's a bit of a wrong choice for Captain America. Because again, he is strong, he is fast, he's intelligent. But is he a good man? Just like Captain America's mentor said to him back in the first Avenger. Doesn't matter how strong you are, how quick you are, all that matters is if you're a good person. And it would very much appear that John Walker, not exactly the best. So, I think Baron Zemo is going to come into the plot, will come into the plot in this episode. In what way, I don't know. I know he's going to be a villain by the end of the show, but I'm just not sure how he's going to start off. Because it seems that Sam and Bucky are going to go to him for help. I don't know why they'd choose him. He's probably the worst choice, honestly. Because again, villain, Hydra, he's literally the guy who mind-controlled Bucky for who the hell knows how many years. I honestly don't want to know. I honestly couldn't tell you. Anyway, I think also in this episode, I hope I'm right this time, that Sharon Carter's going to show up. Because she is due to show up in the show. I have checked the trailers. She's definitely in them. I've seen some behind-the-scenes stuff. She is with Sam and Bucky, so she has to come in at some point, and it's got to be this episode. There's no way it can't be, really, because, again, we're very, very quickly running out of episodes. I think, and I also think in this episode, we will get confirmation about Steve, if he's dead or not yet. Like, or they might leave that till the finale, I don't know. So, I think we will see Sharon Carter this episode. We are going to see Baron Zemo. Do I think we'll see a fight between Sam, Bucky, and John Walker? It's possible. Again, I think they might save that till, like, maybe episode 5 or 6. But I think we're getting close to that, because I know there has to be a confrontation eventually, because there is no way in hell that John is just going to give that shield up. Not a chance. But of course, Sam does need to get it back, because there have been some leaked toys from the end of the show, thanks Hasbro, of Sam's Captain America suit. Yeah. Spoilers, by the... Oh god. I probably should put a spoiler warning there. So yeah, it would appear by the end of the show, Sam is going to become the new proper Captain America. Which, again, does make a lot of sense. Like, I know Steve was a lot closer to Bucky, but would the public trust him? Remember, he was the Winter Soldier for at least 20 years. And he literally murdered Iron Man's parents. So would the public trust him? Maybe, maybe not. Sam, however, can definitely be trusted by the public, and he was the most logical choice to be Captain America for that very reason. If the public don't trust Captain America, why have Captain America at all? But they obviously do trust John Walker. They probably shouldn't, but they do. I'm sure. I think that I have a feeling that they're going to find out their mistakes soon enough. Again, I do think something's brewing with John Walker, because I know in the comics he's a really bad villain. Like, he is genuinely a very dangerous person. And I think that in this show, I think we're going to see that come through. If not start to come through, if not fully. So I think we might either fully see him go villain mode, or he'll start to go rogue. Whether he'll show up in future MCU projects, I don't know. Because I don't know how the show's going to handle him. They might kill him off in the last episode. They might leave him for future films. I'm not sure. But I do think Marvel is gearing up the Dark Avengers. And I've been hearing that around the internet as well, because we have White Vision now, who is technically good, but could always turn bad again. It's possible. And John Walker being the exact antithesis of Captain America. And if you don't know who the Dark Avengers are, I should probably have started with this part. They are literally polar opposites of the Avengers. So every Avenger has their evil counterpart in the Dark Avengers. Like, Captain America has US Agent, aka John Walker. Vision has White Vision, or I can't remember what his actual here, because he does have a proper name. He's not just White Vision. I don't remember what it is, but it's something pretty cool. It's a lot cooler than White Vision, let's put it that way. So I think the Dark Avengers are definitely starting to be formed, but very, very slowly. As for Loki, they might introduce some more. I don't know, because again, Loki is still a month and a bit away now, because it starts May the 6th, and which appears it's going to be running alongside the Bad Batch, which is starting, of course, 2 days earlier on May the 4th, which is very cool. So, predictions for this episode, just to recap. Baron Zemo's going to come back in, whether as a foe or a friend to Sam Bucky, I don't know. Because again, I'm not sure what's going to happen with him at the start. I know he's going to be a villain by the end again, but as for the start, not sure. Sharon has to show up, I hope. I really hope she shows up soon, because we are running out of episodes. And hopefully we get confirmation of Steve's status, whether he's alive or dead. Because again, we still don't know. And I also found out something about this show. It was due to come out last autumn, but something, not naming any names, coronavirus, put that on hold ever so slightly to about 6 months later. But you know what? Better late than never. And Black Widow is getting released soon in July. So, just thought I'd add that little bit in too. Anyways, that's going to do it for this predictions video, guys. So as always, people, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to mine and Roxanne's YouTube channels. Her link is in the link tree in the description. My sub button is down there. Yep, that big red one. Unless you've already subscribed, then it's grey. Thanks for that, by the way. Don't forget to comment as well, because why not? And let me know what your predictions are for this coming episode of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, or as it's commonly being called, Tfatws. Yeah, that sounds weird. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Roxanne on her blog. Those links are also in the link tree, which is pretty much at the top of the description. And lastly, of course, don't forget to share this video with all of your friends so they can join the infinite loop of liking, subscribing, commenting, following, and sharing. And around and around and around that loop. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Goodbye.